And it's quite tough coming back with a second album anyway, but because of the content of this album, and it is a breakup album, and not to dwell too much on the emotional side of it, but were you wary it's out there and people are going to read lyrics and just putting yourself out there like that more than you've ever done before?
Yeah, I mean, it's a very honest, emotional album, but I did want to steer clear of it being like a breakup album. I wanted it to be, for me, it feels like a survival story, and it feels like a real kind of, I hate to say like coming of age, but it feels like I've really found myself, and that's what I wanted the story to tell by the end. So, but it's all out there. It's definitely everything. It's just uncensored and very raw, very, very real. But I just hope that will kind of give a deeper connection with the people who listen.
Well, Hurts is a good indication of that, but is there any one song on the album that is your most raw that you're like, okay, deep breath when that one comes out, when people actually hear that?
There's a lot. There's a song called Sweet Architect, and that was that's completely stripped. That's a prayer really. And I wanted to share that just because, yeah, I'd say that's the realest song on there. It's just really me being completely honest. That's the only word I can think of really. And there's another song called Give Me Something, which I feel is a really good explanation. I feel like that was my letter. It says give me something to believe in, and that's one of my favorites.
It's a good way to get everything out there, I know, but I've spoken to people in the past, other musicians, and when it comes to performing these live, are you okay at channeling that? Do you ever get over emotional when you go back to the time when you were writing that? I'm kind of fascinated by how you keep that in check.
It is difficult because you do have to, especially with these songs, especially with Hurts, you just have to let yourself fully go. It's like all or nothing with that song. So you do have to get involved. But yeah, sometimes it is difficult singing songs because something may have happened in your life or it reminds you of a time, but you just have to let it happen. My sister taught me, she said, you know what? Crying is a good thing. You've just got to let it happen. So I think I'm learning from her to just be a bit more emotionally open.
I think that's a good thing too. I mean, when I see somebody live, I'd much rather feel it was real than overproduced, and you can't make a mistake like that. It's like, fine, cry on stage.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Exactly.
So is there going to be a tour? Is that the next step?
Yes, October there's going to be an intimate tour. So it's going to be small venues, and I just really wanted to reconnect with everyone and tell my story, and I just thought the only way I could really do that was with small shows. So, I mean, I can't wait. Going to be playing music from the new album and stuff from the old, and I'm just really excited.
And because it's kind of such an emotional album to put out there, I know you've had tattoos done in the past. Have you had any tattoos done to mark this new album?
No, but my sister did suggest it yesterday, and I didn't disagree. So I think we might just get a few album titles before it gets released.
That would be really cool. Do they still hurt I haven't got any tattoos, so.
Oh, yeah, still hurts.